One of the things I hate the most is betrayal. It's just so painful to me. It feels like everything is a lie. All the time and investment I spent on someone is all pointless, and how could they do that? When we are betrayed, or when we are lied to, especially when it is of very significant scale, we start telling ourselves, oh, we're never going to trust again. We're never going to expect someone to keep their promises ever again. We become nihilistic, we become bitter, we become angry, and that's perfectly normal. But I want to argue that we should continue to expect trust from people, even after our trust is broken. If you treat someone like they're untrustable, they will become untrustable. And as you make new relationships, how's it fair that you already expected them to be untrustable? If every new person you meet and you expect them to be untrustable, you're only going to attract untrustable people. And me and you, we are searching for we're searching for beautiful people. We're searching for genuine connection. We hope that someday we get what we deserve, and that's a person who cares for us as much as we care for them. But how are we going to find that if we let go of our ability to trust? A mentally healthy person, a genuine person, why would they put up with you then? If you don't treat them like they can be trusted, if you are all nihilistic and angry, you never expect trust from them. Why do they have to put up with that? They're just going to wait for somebody more mentally healthy than you, somebody who has gotten over their trauma, to become friends with or to start a relationship with. Nobody will settle with you and accept that. Why should they? So it's very important we really look at this trust, this ability to trust that has been broken, at least we think has been broken. Sure, of course, I think being skeptical is very important. I think understanding that if our trust is broken, it's broken. That's upsetting. If they break their promises, they lie, they talk behind your back, naturally you will be angry. Naturally, you would get very confused and frustrated. So being skeptical and understanding that that is a path that could happen, that is an option they could take, is important. But we should not start believing that nobody can be trusted. We should not start believing that nobody will look out for us. A few years back, I was a full degenerate. I had a Discord clan. And I knew this guy for more than 7 years at that time. And he's actually still kind of my friend now, which is kind of funny. But if he's watching this, what's up? What's up? But basically, there was another freaking 12-year-old in the clan, a 12-year-old girl. And slowly after time, they developed sort of a relationship. And it was oddly flirtatious. I didn't like that, because he's like 16, 17 and she's like 12. I don't know what world you live in, but that is pretty weird to me. So I'm kind of the leader of the clan. Alright, I saw their relationship escalate. I didn't like that. I told them both that this isn't going to happen. Stop this. Of course, they both agreed with me. They promised me a lot of things. I'm going to summarize the story here, because if I go full in depth, it's long and it's also a hunk of nonsense. You don't want to listen to it. Alright, but they started lying behind my back. Their relationship escalated and escalated. They started meeting up behind my back even though I was not okay with it. And guess what? My sister, my other friends, they knew that they were meeting up behind my back. They knew that they were talking, and nobody told me anything about it. They made so many promises to me that they're never going to do anything like that. They continued doing it. Of course, it's my fault if I was who I was now and I was more cutthroat. But of course, I wouldn't be in a Discord clan now. That's fucking weird. If I was more cutthroat, I would have known that instantly the only option is to kick them out of the clan. But I didn't. I wanted to keep people around because I was still afraid of goodbye. So instead, I kind of enforced them to follow my rules. So of course, it's my fault. But also, because of this situation, I learned so much. I stopped being naive. So many people can't be trusted. My own sister was lying to me. My good friends I knew for years were lying to me to protect this absolute nonsensical thing that is absolutely disgusting. I don't even understand why anybody would lie to me about that. Why? It's absolutely fucked and it's disgusting. So after all that shenanigans, those strange ass moments, now that I think about it, what the hell is even going on, But the kids be kids, am I right? But after that, I was either 17 or 18. I think I was 17. My trust is absolutely lost. I was nihilistic. Every time I talked to someone new, I talked to them with a lot of hatred. I didn't dare to tell them anything. I was never going to share any of my problems with them. I was never going to ask them to do anything for me. I was never going to try to form an actual relationship with them, because holy shit, people just lie like that. People don't care. What the fuck? Is this really how relationships work? Is it really true that, people only care about their own well-being? Sure, we can say that people only consider their own personal cost and benefits, but I would like to believe not. Right now, I definitely believe not, because I've made more and more genuine relationships. And a true comrade, a true brother, they won't give up their loyalty just like that for their own personal desires. That's what makes a brother. That whole mess of a situation kind of torn my trust apart. And other situations did that for me as well. Like, for example, the guy who grew my sister, which you probably heard about in some previous video, that also absolutely destroyed my trust. Like, why would you do that to me? Like, how could you do that? But I also understand that if we choose not to trust anymore because of these childish imbeciles in our lives, we're giving them so much power over us. We're enabling these monsters that throw away your trust just like that, to take away your ability to make genuine relationships, to make true connections. You're letting them hurt you. You're letting them destroy your potential great relationships and great friendships. They're gonna take everything away from you. Not only give you a lot of pain, but they're gonna take away your ability to connect with people. And we can't let that happen. If we stop learning how to trust, if we don't have the ability to trust, if we think that everyone is a monster, we will never find the good people there are in the world. Never. Because we have selective thinking. We have terrible habits to deal with people because everyone we've dealt with are mentally unhealthy, not loyal, and an absolute monster. So we're hurt. And this hurt will spill onto the good people. And why would they choose to stay? Why would they choose to deal with your pain? So it's very important we let go of our fear to trust. You understand that it's definitely a possibility. There are countless monsters out there, but there are also countless good people out there. So let go. Don't let it destroy your relationships. Choose to trust, and then let the pain eat you up alive. That's what life is. We don't need to shut ourselves away from the pain. The pain brings the good people in. It's necessary. As we build experience, we become more resilient to this pain because we understand. We understand that it was a possibility. We understand that unfortunately we weren't important enough to them, or they didn't have the good enough moral values to remain loyal, to sacrifice their desires for us, which sometimes can say a lot about their character, but that's not the point. So never give these monsters the ability to take away your ability to make real relationships. We gotta keep trusting. We gotta keep believing that there's so many good people out there. If not, we'll never find them. Every new person we meet, don't think, oh, this is gonna be someone that will break my trust again. Shift the mindset to, maybe we can have a good relationship with this person. Let's give it a shot. And if they do betray me, well, let's look for the next. And let's keep our options as abundant as we can, so we can keep trying, and understand that we have more fallback options. If this person betrays us, fine, we'll be hurt. Let's try again. And we'll never stop trying, because we deserve to have good relationships, and we're not gonna let those monsters take away our ability to connect with people. Alright? We're not gonna let that happen. We got this. Alright, so let's go. Let's go and make good relationships. Let go of the pain, let go of the hurt, let go of the past and your fears. Let's step into social confrontation with the excitement that maybe this is our chance. Maybe this person will actually be part of our lives and finally be someone we can trust. Finally be someone that can care for us as much as we care for them. We deserve that. Let's keep searching. Never give up. Come on, we got this. There's so much beauty in this world. Don't ever close your eyes to it. To a better world.